I'm going to demonstrate for you guys how to do a stomach vacuum. Now the stomach vacuum is a really important exercise because it works your transverse abdominis. And what the transverse abdominis is that layer of muscle behind your rectus abdominis, also known as your six-pack. And what this muscle does is it helps support your posture, it aids in stability, and it also helps protect your organs. And one of the best things about this exercise is you can do it anywhere. What I like to do with this exercise is actually do it in between sets while performing an exercise routine. But you can do it sitting while at work, in a car, at home. You can do it even if you're standing in line somewhere. Maybe you're just bored buying some groceries. You just want to work that transverse abdominis. Might sound weird if you do some heavy panting, but who cares? You're working it and you're feeling good. But there's a few different levels of this exercise. And it's really important, especially if you're going into bodybuilding, that you're able to control, able to maximize the amount of control you have over your core. You don't want to go on stage or be one of those people who can flex every single muscle, but you fall short because you can't control your abs and your stomach kind of falls forward. Like I said, the muscle helps protect the organs, and it helps pull everything in to give you that slimmer waist look while maintaining that V-taper. So if you're looking to be aesthetic, this is the exercise for you. There's a few different ways to do it, especially if you're a beginner, and we'll go over each way progressing, performing the exercise the easiest way, working our way up to the hardest way.
Begin the exercise by laying down on the ground with your hands and feet together and your arms up and over your head. Once in position, you're going to take a few deep breaths and then breathe out all of the air out of your body and pull your stomach in as hard as you can. You want to feel like you're pulling your belly button to your spine. You want to hold this position for as long as you can until it feels like you have to take a breath of air. Once that feeling comes, take in a breath, relax, reset yourself, and then try to do it again. The second way to perform this exercise is by starting on your hands and knees. Once again, take in a few deep breaths and then breathe out all the air out of your system and pull your stomach in as high as you can. To intensify this exercise a little bit and really work your transverse abdominis, try pumping your stomach a few times, but keep in mind you're still not taking in any breath. All the air is out of your system. The third variation of this exercise is to sit in a chair with your hands on your thighs. Now I find that while in this position, if I do a few pumps with my stomach in the beginning, it will allow me to get a deeper, harder contraction and really work my transverse abdominis. For the fourth and final version of the exercise, you're going to start standing up with one hand on your lower abdominals and the other across your lower back. Again, take in a few deep breaths, breathe out all the air out of your system, and pull that belly button in as tight as you can. Hold this position as long as you can until you feel like you have to take a breath. Once that time comes, take a few deep breaths, reset yourself, and then get right back to it again. Now I find that when doing this in the standing position, I like to do a few sets where I just kind of hold this as hard as I can, and then I'll do a few other sets where I try to do as many pumps as I can to work the transverse abdominis as much as possible.
So there you guys have it. That's how you perform a stomach vacuum. For more great tips, exercises, and routines, feel free to join us on ScottHermanFitness.com. And as always, more good stuff coming soon.